So here we are, back to Everlasting Summer, uh, Yulya route, which will be the one before the end of the entire game. Even the local pioneer may try to behave logically in critical situation. After a couple of minutes, we were at the camp gates. I hope you understand that I cannot go with you. Why? You're the adult. I have to look after the others and... It's alright, you don't need to explain. I didn't count on Olga help, especially as there was some truth to her word. Good luck! You should take Yuliana with you. You should not take Yuliana with you. She's still young for that. Even in her route, when we go to that place, I was feel wrong to take her with us. Like, she's so young for this. Take the older ones. And don't forget that you have the radio. Damn technology. Radio! The summer sun scorched us mercilessly. The warm sweater in the bag seemed to kind of a mockery. I will give it and all the flashlight and even the walkie-talkie away in exchange for the camp leader Paranama hat and a bottle of water. And why don't anyone think of bringing water flask? Oh, there were less and less clothes of Alicia every passing minute. Let's have a seat. I slowed down, shaded my eyes with my palm, and looked at the direction of the city, which was to the right of us. It didn't seem to be an inch closer. Why don't I have space for it? Julian sounded annoyed. How's that? Right through the forest and field? I don't mind even if that will be better than making a detour. It will be quicker to go by road. Look, it make a turn here. Sylvia tried to reason with her. Do as you wish. Elsa flopped down the grass by the road trip. I'll take the break. And we start our journey. We settle in the shade of the small bush near the power lane. I look out the binocular and look at the city. The multi-store buildings still shine in this distance. Why aren't we getting closer, or is it the heat which is creating an optical illusion? A nearby bush rustled lightly. I turned around and saw a pair of cat ears sticking out of it. Wait, I'll be back in a moment. Having a walk around the bush, I guessed Yulya to follow me, and only after making sure we had enough distance from the other that they wouldn't see us did I speak. Okay, Yulya, tell me what you want. So, are you watching us? Well, of course, I am interesting too. As I see. And you surely don't know what awaits us there, do you? Surely don't. She smiled. And you have no idea why don't we get any closer to the city? Actually, I do. You're a blackout. Why then? Because you can't leave this place. I sighed heavily as usual and leaning against the lone tree. Maybe it is the right time to tell me everything. She got lost in thought. It was different before. You came and then you left and then you came again and even if you went out so far, it was all the same and the city, it is your word. Why don't you always refer to it as in my word? Because it is not of this place. Yulia was experienced. It's like she wanted to attack me and eat me. Yum yum yum. And what is this place? Can you be any clearer? I wasn't mad at her. It seemed that to me that this cat girl wasn't hiding anything important, but she just did not understand the question or did not know the answers. I don't know. Alright, Let's do it step by step. How long have you been here? Always. Always is too complex to define for a human. So you are probably not human. I was not. And what am I doing here? You were always here too. How is that possible? Did I duplicate myself because I don't remember anything like that? Well, it is you and it is like you. It's not you. There are so many of you. And are you the only one? I am the only one. Yulya smiled ambitiously and waved at her face. And for all my parallel selves. Something like that? And are you like omnipotent? I didn't manage to find a better word for it. I don't know. Do you have any supernatural ability? Can you fly, throw fireball, or teleport? I can make supplies for winter. Huh. She answered in a serious tone. Let's consider that a no. And what is the purpose of all this? I don't know. If I wasn't rather calm at first, then after all this I don't know, I started to lose my temper. You know, Simon! I had Sylvia shouting. I turned around and when I looked back at the place where Yulya was standing, she was already disappeared. There you go again. I gashed my teeth and went back to the girls. We had been walking for several hours, but the city still was in the same place. It wasn't getting even a mere closer to our further away from us. I tell you, we should go straight to it. Shut up! I don't understand. Could it be really an illusion? Lena, who hadn't uttered a word before, said, no, even an illusion doesn't disappear if you get closer enough to it. Probably. So what now? Elisa said outragedly. I'm sick. I'm tired of this. Let's go back. Go? If you want, nobody's stopping you. Sylvia really want to know. Sylvia stared at her. Everyone looked at her surprised. It was really strange of her such thing from the role model pioneer. Why are you always so unsatisfied with everything? You don't like it? Get your ass back. Oh? Like I said, like I asked you, Alicia said innocently. Well, she's right. Oh, look. Or their character will be like the alternative character from their endings. Lena cut into the conversation. I'm fed up with you whining. Yes, can't hide behind me. Oh, you just here to look better at someone else's expectations. Sure, it's easier to stand out with me in the background. Oh, truly me. You want to be able to stand after what I'll do to you now. Lena rushed at Alicia, but Sylvia stopped between them. Hell no! Let me go first! Stop it! Juliana yelled in tears. I had no idea what to do in such a situation, but I couldn't let them fight. Meow! However, I didn't have to interfere. Juliana jumped out of nowhere, got between the girls, and hissed in rage. Meow! It shouldn't be like this. This is not right. You must not act like that. It's not your purpose. The girls jumped back. Alicia squared. Sylvia adopted some kind of fighting position. What? This is not fighting position. And Lena would hold a knife which she pulled from God knows where. Who are you? Who is it? What is it? You didn't tell if she addressing Juliana or me. Wait. They go further. I stopped between them and the cat girl. I can explain everything. It's like I'm making excuse. To who? And for what? She should explain everything. The guest relaxed a bit. Well, have you all heard of the legend of the cat girl? So, this is... Yulya kept hissing, but more quietly. She know? Sylvia said cloudly. She know what this city is. She know everything. Oh. She know nothing. I know nothing. Yeah, and I confirm. Did you ask her? Probably. Ashley stood up and cracked her knuckle. What the hell are you doing? Stop it at once. First the boss, the camp, then you, then her, now that damn city. I started yelling, getting my teeth probably flying from my eyes. Enough is enough. I had to with the jam and certainly. Either you explain what is happening here, or I won't move an inch from here. Kill me if you want, I don't care. Do you think I can put up with anything that I would pretend that there is nothing happening and I understand nothing? Regardless what you do, I don't care. Everything has a limit. Finish my speak more calmly, having lost my breath from yelling. What happened? A blood hammer in my timber. The world became darker for one moment, then the next I painted itself with an imaginable color. The girls looked at me with surprise and even with fear. Yulya stopped and began to look at different and everything around her. Alright, I declared and started to walk along the road and the direction of the city, which moved a step further away from every step I looked. No one followed me. The sun started setting beyond the horizon and the city, still visible in the east, was a little by little being absorbed by the mist. I couldn't tell where it is really located because the field ahead were disturbed by forest, but its building still rose above them as the central element of the diorama. The city stood mute, as if hovering over the world, looked down with silent reproach at my trivial attempt to reach it. According to my calculation, I walked much more than 2 and 3 kilometers, which was the theatrical distance to the city. I stepped and rested shade a couple times, and evening coolness became my savior. However, there could be no city at all, and I am just running like a hamster in a wheel, hailing at the extension of a district I cover, but with my district somewhere outside the cage. I remember yesterday threw about the key hanging right under the ceiling. It would certainly be useful to me now. Maybe there are no answer at all. I am too tired even to think about it. Plus, that enraged outburst with the girl. Screw it. I sat down on the side of the road, rising and a little dust of storm from the ground which covered me and made me calm. Tears filled my eyes. When I opened them again, Yulya stood before me. There seemed to be advantage of being a cat. You move much faster than a human. We don't know if she is cat. Maybe she have this one hat, annoying hat that makes sounded when you do something weird. Where are you going? She asked, paying no attention to my words. I'm going right there. I waved hand to the direction of the city. But why? Where are the others? They went back to the camp, I see. So why are you going there? Because I got lost in thought. What else is there to do? What will happen if I just sit here? Nothing? That's what I mean. Yulya looked at me instantly and sat beside me. I would like to help. She suddenly said in a quieter voice, "Then help." "I don't know how." "Tell me about this city, about this world, why I am here. How do I go back?" "I don't know." "Well, I mean, it always was like that. You came to the camp in a bus, spend a week here, and then, regardless of the outcome, everything repeat. And there are many of you. They are all different." "What do you mean different?" "Nothing like you. You are the only one like this. That's why I can talk to you and the others just don't understand." "What don't they understand?" "They disappear sometimes." Yulya kept talking, ignoring my question. "That's the way things should be. I have no idea why, but they should. They do not return here after 7 days, but then a new one come who are just like the previous ones. Everyone in the same in the beginning, almost the same. The difference come after some time, especially when they have understand that everything could repeat itself again and again." "Does that mean that I am destined to walk in circles too?" "I don't know. This time is different." "Why does it all happen? Who is the others?" She looked at me incomprehensively. "But they are you." "What do you mean they mean?" "You and all the others." She groused, trying to find the right words. "You all are the same, so are they clones of something?" "What are clones?" "Copies, like two identical mushrooms you prepare for winter." "There are no two identical mushrooms." Yulya said seriously, "Imagine that there are identical mushrooms." "Maybe, I don't know." God, this is nightmare. I put my head on the knee and closed my eyes. We sat in silence for several minutes. I really wanted to understand what was on Yulya's mind. After all, even if she really knew nothing, then she should at least have some thought about the things that are happening. "Okay, what should I do?" I asked in serious tone. She looked at me incomprehensively again. "What would you advise me to do?" "I don't know." "What would you do in my place?" "Me? In your place? But that wouldn't even happen." Yulya laughed loudly. Are you and I? You are you, and I am me. Just imagine it. You have your mind, then you should be an imagination. Well, I wouldn't change anything. Why not? Because it is the way of things. It's better and less trouble that way. So it is less trouble to sit in this camp and wait for the endless repeat. Yes, I couldn't agree with that. Just couldn't. As long as it is in my power to change something, or even just to try to, I have to act. I rose up from the ground and marched forward toward the distant city, visible in the crimson ray of a faraway sunset. The road took a sudden turn at last. The buildings which were just rising above the trees before disappeared from my sight, and the country landscape in front of me was repeated by an industrial suburb. It was dark already. Scarlet or bright stars filled the sky, still visible from where I stood, but disappearing above the city, which was full of distant light from window and street lamp. A silent dark night raging behind me, interrupted only by the warbling of a sleepy night bird, the rustle of grass, and the monotonous buzzing of insect, while in the front of me there was a human infant which couldn't stop taking even for a minute, happily winking with thousands of light and shouting with millions of voices. The road I walk seemed stranger. It was empty as if I deserted, used by neither car nor people. Like a narrow path leading away from this world into another one. Yulia walked in the silence beside me all this time. Why are you here? I asked quietly. I have to be with you. Why? It is strange. The city always was on the right side and now it is in the front of us. She ignored my question. Not much stranger than everything else. I have walked about 10 or 20 kilometers and it is still so far away. Far away. We may never reach it. I stopped and tried to imagine what await me there. In the city similar to my home one, what is architect like? Whose life there? And why did I come to the conclusion that there are many people there? That it isn't just an illusion, one of the lame trick of that sick world. Even Yulya said that she's seeing all this for the first time. Wow. Suddenly, the walkie-talkie I still had with me made a nasty sound and the agitated voice of Olga said, Simeon! Do you copy? Simeon! After a moment, I pushed the button and answered, Yes, Simeon. So much is happening. Come back at once. What? What is it? What happened? I asked without much interest. The camp leader, the pioneer, the whole camp was left far behind. Not just a dozen kilometers, but much further. Everything that happened in the last few days lost any meaning. Like nightmare, you start to forget. Now, when there was a real world in front of me, I had no other choice but to believe that when I reach the city, everything will end. Simeon, hurry! There are no time to explain. It's a disaster! The static grew stronger, drowned out of the camp leader's voice. Will you go? Yulya asked everywhere back to there. No way, I wouldn't. But you want me to go back? I don't know. What do you want? Really? What do I want? To get to the city? What I've been doing the whole day? Or something more global to escape from this world? And what if something bad actually happened back there? That thought sent a flash of pain in my head. Some things happened to Sylvia, to Lena, to Juliana, even Alicia. And why this question? Why would I care not bother me now? But yes, I do care. I got so much closer with them recently. I had really got used to the life of the camp. But what will happen to the city? Will it disappear as suddenly as it disappeared? And what if everything went to the way Juliana described? No, I should not allow it. The walkie-talkie has, but I didn't want to turn it off, in case I heard something again. So, what have you decided? I had to make a decision. To keep going or go back. Let's save first. And we should end the episode here, by the way. If I keep going, it will be the Harry ending. If I go back, it will be Juliana ending, which is weird because like we're going back to them, so it's supposed to be their ending. But that will be the next episode, so goodbye for now.